Hey everyone, Scott here, and welcome back to my channel. And before we get into today's vlog, I wanted to take a little bit of time to share with you a comment from one of our community members who is just about to undergo some WLS surgery here in the coming week. Thanks so much for your videos, Scott. I really enjoy them. I'm beginning to feel sad about not being able to eat foods that I truly love. And I know this is a lifelong journey, so please keep the videos coming. First off, I want to say I completely understand you. Food isn't just about nourishment. It's about comfort, culture, and enjoyment. We enjoy food and meals with our friends and family. That's how we build our customs around food. I totally know what you mean. And that was actually one of the biggest reasons why I hesitated with surgery in the very beginning myself, is that I was worried about not being able to eat certain things, i.e. a burger or a steak or anything, ice cream, anything like that. And I want to sort of kind of share my journey about overcoming that challenge that I had myself, and that anyone who's preparing for a weight loss surgery sort of has an understanding of what this means. And it's not necessarily a sort of like death to your diet situation. Let's uncover that here in this video. Let's dive in. Food is not just about nourishment for us. It is about comfort. It is about our culture, and it's frankly enjoyment. Who doesn't enjoy some good food? It's totally normal to feel a sense of loss when you're about to undergo this journey, because there's so many people who talk about weight loss journey as a lifestyle change. And I think that it's important to note that it's not just a lifestyle change in how you eat, but a lifestyle change, a 360-degree lifestyle change in how you live, right? Which I think is really what makes this different than other weight loss solutions that are out there on the market now. And this is something that I definitely learned in my own journey. If you watch any of my previous videos, I've covered this in different ways, but I have not had a particular video or vlog on this topic. I want to go even further on that sense of loss that I had when I originally thought about getting weight, or when my doctor originally suggested to me to potentially get bariatric surgery. And the first thing I thought and told the doctor was like, no, I don't want to not be able to not have a steak or a hamburger or anything like that in the future. So why would I do that to myself? These are foods that I really love and enjoy. But then the more I thought about it, it's like, do I really want to live my life 300 plus pounds and not being able to enjoy certain things that I do enjoy just for a steak or just for a hamburger? Not really. I decided it was better for me to get down to my weight that I want and feel good, act good, and look good versus being able to eat a hamburger once a week kind of thing. And to be honest with you, that's not really even true. You can eat hamburgers and steaks once you get to a certain part in your journey. Now, if you could relate to this, you're not alone in this struggle. Many of us find comfort in food and without realizing how deeply rooted a habit it has become. The first step toward change is acknowledging the relationship with food and understanding that it's a common challenge that many of us face, and it's totally not a reflection of your character. Over time, I realized that something important is that this journey isn't about giving up what you love. It's about discovering new ways to enjoy life that don't include food. The truth is, after weight loss surgery, you will be able to enjoy food. It's not like a hard yes or hard no. There will be some adjustments that you'll need to make initially, especially the first 0 to 6 months into the surgery. And your diet is specifically designed to help you lose weight quickly. Like that's what this whole process is for. So you can kind of lose weight in a snap for certain reasons, but it's really a soft landing into eating regular foods again. And also keep in mind that this is a lifestyle change. So it's a soft landing to eat foods and also to be more active, potentially going into exercising more, or maybe even doing weightlifting, so on. So it's not end all be all to what you eat, because when you start to get to a point where you're working out regularly or just being more active in general, then you'll be able to eat different things and not gain weight like overnight. What you need to understand that weight loss surgery is a tool. And while this is a lifetime correction to your gut, meaning like once they do it, you're really not going back. It is something that only like lasts for so long. There are foods you're going to be able to enjoy again. Maybe not immediately, but as you build up your stamina, as you start to learn how your new system works, then you'll be able to incorporate foods in different ways that you had before. And maybe you don't eat the whole steak or the whole burger, but you are able to experience and enjoy food that you had before, even after weight loss surgery. At some point, you get to the bottom of your weight and you need to decide how you want to live your life. And you have to fly this plane on your own. You're going to have decisions to make when it comes to food. Just like you have now, you have to decide what you're going to eat and what you don't. Now, granted, for me, if you can relate, my taste buds have changed over the years, and I have different priorities in my life than what I did when I was 300 plus pounds. But that being said, it doesn't mean I can't pick the wrong things to eat or sometimes even overindulge in certain things. It's really a matter of reframing your mindset and knowing that one, you're not going to gain all your weight back in one meal or 1 week. And two, when you are like at a more comfortable weight, like for me, I can go to the gym once and basically burn off a pound or two at the gym. Maybe not, but you get my point. It's easier to sort of correct yourself when you are at more of a normal weight than when you are 300 plus pounds. That being said, I never want to act like this is easy. Weight loss surgery is not easy. It's not trivial. It's a major life changing experience. For me, the rewards were immense. You're embarking on a journey that is not just about weight loss, it's about gaining a whole new perspective on life. Especially this time of year, it's right around the holidays, right? So we're used to eating and enjoying food that everyone has made for us and stuff that we make for others. It's how we sort of also give love to each other. Is that if you make something for me, I'm going to eat it and act like I enjoy it because that's what we do. I want you to be more mindful as you eat, especially around the holidays or in gatherings. Take the time to take a moment to pause and think about, what are you doing? What are your goals? If your goal is to eat this plate of food, is it worth it to do the time later on to try to remove that weight from your body or the extra nourishment? So for me, I try to be more mindful when I sit down for big meals and focus on providing my body with nourishment of foods that are high in protein, like good quality foods, like go for the turkey, go for the ham, go for the meats, and avoid the carbohydrates and avoid the extra sugars and avoid anything that is going to add weight to your body in ways that you don't want. I want to give you some practical advice if you are just starting your weight loss surgery. This is a time to start exploring weight loss surgery recipes, bariatric recipes. Look at things of what people can eat. You'd be surprised at what you can and can't eat. And just remember that it's not like a slice. Once it happens, well, actually, it is a slice, literally. But once it happens, like you have a period where, yes, you're going to be on a really strict diet, but that really strict diet, it's only a short period of time. Truthfully, there's a lot more work that has to be done when you get past 6, 8, 9, 12 months. That's when you can start to eat more. And that's when you have to really start making more life decisions on what you want to eat and what you don't want to eat because you don't want to gain the weight back. Take some time to learn about menus, start to explore new things, and decide what's more important for you right now and how can you be more mindful when you eat. If you find that you're pleasuring yourself with food because you want to feel better, are there other things that you could do to replace that food, or are there alternative things that you can do? For example, a sugar-free iced coffee with classic syrup, or you know ice cream. I know for me, I used to love eating ice cream at night, but now like I have some either Greek yogurt, some Chobani zero free sugar yogurt, or I have cottage cheese. Cottage cheese actually tastes really good to me now. And it's almost like ice cream in some ways. It's just not as sweet as ice cream. These are all really good, healthy things that you can eat in moderation. You're not going to eat a ton of cottage cheese. Like you're not going to eat a whole carton like you would ice cream because it's less addicting. It doesn't have the sugars. It does have some sugars in it because of the natural lactoses, but at the end of the day, it helps fill me up. It's full of protein and it's something that I know I can eat and not really see it on the scale the next day. This channel is here to support you in that journey every step of the way. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's share your thoughts, your fears, and your victories. And remember, you're not alone in this. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you'd like this video, because I want to keep doing this. I want to inspire you to be the best person you can be with or without the surgery. But most importantly, if you have weight loss surgery, we all need to work on this together to maintain the best life that we can live, given this sort of miracle that we've had during this process. We're going to work to live our best life, and I want you to be along this journey so you can enjoy life in new ways that you maybe haven't experienced in months, years, or maybe even decades. So stay tuned. That's it for now. Bye.